Hey, what's up, guys? Come take a shot with me real quick while we talk about some spiritual stuff. All right, so I want to make this video real quick because right now we're in the middle of holiday season, and I've been seeing a lot of people post, a lot of stuff about that they miss their loved ones, specifically their loved ones who are no longer here. For example, I have a lot of clients who this year, this is going to be their first holiday season without their loved ones, right? A lot of their loved ones passed away this year. Yeah, because yesterday was Thanksgiving, and then in a few weeks, it's gonna be Christmas, and then about 3 weeks ago was Dia de los Muertos. So ever since Dia de los Muertos till now, I've been seeing a lot of sad posts, right? So I figure I want to make this video as a reminder, just to remind you guys that a lot of times when you're missing your loved ones who passed away, they can still hear you. Maybe we can't hear them from our side, like we can't hear them, we can't see them, but they can hear us. They can see us, they can hear us, they can feel us. They can hear you the same way that you can hear me right now in this video. So if you want confirmation that your loved one can see you, can hear you, can feel you, and that your loved one is okay, I would say ask your loved one for a sign. So I wanted to share a little quick story with you guys real quick. So I had a sister who passed away from cancer. When she was 15, she got cancer, and then she passed away when she was 18. So exactly 1 week after her 18th birthday, she passed away. So fast forward, the type of work that I do, I actually have a lot of people that come to me for readings, and they ask about their loved ones who passed away. So one day I was like, you know what? How is it that I do this for a living? I help people communicate with their loved ones who passed away, but my own sister hasn't sent me a sign yet. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I should ask her for a sign, right? So I was like, hey, I asked her for a sign. I was like, hey, if you're okay where you're at, if you can see me, if you can hear me, let me know that you're okay. Send me a sign, right? So the very next day, I go visit my mom. This is back in like the MySpace days. So I went to my mom's house to use the computer. So my mom was cleaning out her car. So then I'm on the computer in the kitchen, in the dining room area. So then mom comes in and she's like, oh, look, I found Maria's Bible. She's like, do you want it? So as soon as my mom said that, I knew that that was the sign that I asked my sister for. So I was like, oh, yeah, I'll take it. And I actually have it right here. So she gave me my sister's Bible. And at the moment, in front of my mom, I didn't open it right there, right when I was there. But as soon as I got home, I go to open it. And the Bible, my sister's Bible, had 2 chapters marked. So the first chapter that was marked was the one of Daniel, which is my name. So the chapter of Daniel in the Bible was marked. And then the second chapter that was marked was, I'm not going to say the name on here, but it was a specific name that I've always said that I would name my son that. So her marking my name and then my future son's name let me know that she was there, and that she could hear me and that she could see me, and then let me know that she was okay. So, side note, real quick about the whole, my future son. So, about 2 weeks before my mom gave me my sister's Bible, I was actually at my mom's house, and I was talking to my other sister, the one that you guys know from the podcast. I was talking to Erica. Shout out Erica. So I was talking to Erica, and we were talking about baby names, and I was like, hey, if I ever had a son, I would name him this. So my sister was like, oh, if I ever had a son, I would name him this. So our sister Isabel sending me the Bible marked with those 2 specific chapters. She's letting me know that she was there when me and our other sister Erica had that conversation. So she's letting me know not only is she around me, but she's also around our other siblings, right? So for example, that conversation was just between me and my sister Erica. So our sister Isabel sending me that sign, she's letting me know like, hey, I was there when you said this. I was there when you said your future son, if you ever had a son, you would name him this. And then Erica said, I would name my son this. So, I just want to share that little quick story with you guys as an example of, if you're missing your loved ones, if this is your first year, or it's your 20th year, without your loved one here, just know that they can hear you. So if you ask them for a sign, they'll send you a sign. Also another thing too, a real quick side note, another side note about the whole, my sister sending me that sign. When I said that I would name if I ever had a son, I would name my son this specific name. Keep in mind that when your loved one passed, they're back to where they're back on the other side, right? So if you have a child, that child comes from the other side. So your deceased loved ones, they're already on that side. So they meet the child before you meet them. Because before they come to you on this world, your deceased, your past loved ones, they already met them, because they're over there with them right now. So then when when you have your child here on this world, by the time your child comes through, they already met their tia, they already met their tío, they already met their grandma, they already met your loved one that's over there on the other side. So again, I just wanted to share that with you guys, because the posts that I've been seeing lately, a lot of them, a lot of the stories are very heartbreaking. So I know that somebody out there needs to hear this, and somebody out there needs to hear this specifically during this season, So definitely, again, if you miss your loved ones, especially the loved ones that are no longer here, ask them to send you a sign. Ask them to let you know that, hey, I can hear you, I can see you, I'm okay over here, I'm okay where I'm at. This next stage where I went to after life, I'm okay over there. They're gonna let you know. Actually, one of my clients actually passed away a few weeks ago. She was a Scorpio like me. She lived in another state, and then I saw her son started updating her stories on Instagram. So then when I go, click on the page and everything, click on the links and everything, I saw that my client actually passed away. So that was pretty sad, So like, for example, her family, this is going to be their first Christmas, their first Thanksgiving without her, without their mom, like, for example, her son posting her stories for her. This is going to be his first year, without his mom, and he's only like 16, and, her other children are younger than him. So, you could just imagine, right? But if I were able to talk to them, I would just tell them, hey, you know what? Ask your mom for a sign. Ask her to let you know that she's still there with you, and that she can still hear you, and that she can still feel you. But yeah, real quick. So like my sister's Bible. See, so this is what I seen, right? So when my mom gave me my sister's Bible, she handed me this. She always kept it in this bag. I don't want to show too much of her Bible, but I'm gonna just show you guys like the front, just so you guys know that I'm not lying. Like, it really is her Bible in here. So when she was still here, when she was still alive, this was her little bag, and this is where she kept her Bible. So me coming across the whole bag, knowing that her energy is on this bag, and then I open it up and it's her Bible in there, and it's marked in those two specific chapters. I knew that it was a message straight from her. So on the front, it's two teddy bears and a heart, and it says love bears all things, and then it says I Corinthians 13:7, right? But the way that I see this is like, okay, me and her grew up together, right? We're always side by side, right? And then love bears all things, because it's like even death, love bears even death, like I feel that love is stronger than death. So even if the person is no longer here, that love still exists. That love's still there, So I just want to remind you guys about that, Again, a lot of times I have clients come to me and they ask me, and I tell them, what? That love that you feel, they feel it too. And that love that they felt for you, they still feel it, Again, what my sister said, love bears all things. So that includes, passing away, right? I got to keep it friendly so that my video doesn't get banned. But yeah, guys, so again, if this is your first Thanksgiving, if this is your first Christmas, if this is your first, holiday season without your loved one, ask them to send you a sign. They'll send you a sign. For example, I also have another client. She lost her son recently, so this is going to be her first holiday season without her son, I would tell her, hey, you know what, just ask him for a sign, let him know, ask him to let you know that he's okay where he's at, and he will, he'll send you a sign, whether you ask for a specific sign or whether you ask him, hey, send me a sign that that I'll know that it's you, be specific with it, be specific with it, It's like if you want a specific sign from that special loved one, tell them, hey, send me this as a sign. For example, hey, I want to see a yellow Lamborghini with the license plate that has your name on it, right? So, for example, like another example, right? This morning, I was on the freeway, I was driving, and I see a car that said "Heaven Sent." Right. So again, yesterday was Thanksgiving. Today in the morning, I'm driving and I see a car that the license plate said "Heaven Sent." Somebody out there needed to see that license plate. You know what I mean? And then, me mentioning the Bible and me mentioning, heaven and all that, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm Christian or Catholic or anything like that. It just means that whatever, it doesn't matter what religion you are or what you believe in. It's just like there's a spirit world, and your loved one is in that spirit world. So ask them for a sign. Tell them to let you know that they're okay. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that that I'm a Christian or I'm a Catholic, or I'm also not saying that you need to be a whatever religion or anything like that, right? Because if you know me, I'm the complete opposite from all that. But you definitely should ask your loved ones to send you a sign. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go because it's Friday night. I'm gonna keep sipping a little bit right here with the fam. But whoever out there, whoever needed to hear this, I hope this helped you. I hope it gets you through the holiday season. Even if you in the future, through other holiday seasons, if you come across this video, I hope this helps you, man. Whoever you are out there, I hope this helped you. I hope this helped somebody. All right, guys, man. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you guys watching this video. I appreciate you guys listening to this message. Peace.